straight from the soul with it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Diallo Rex coming to you live with yet another video. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to click that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the notification squad. So I want to talk to y'all about Gervonta Tank Davis. He's dealing with a promotional dispute with Floyd Money Mayweather. He's currently signed to Mayweather Promotions, and I give y'all a brief, backstory about Tank. He grew up in Baltimore, but he pretty much came up through the boxing ranks, and Adrien Broner took him to Floyd Mayweather because Adrien Broner hadn't built his promotional company about billions at the time. So Tank feels the need, though. He feels like now, all of a sudden, he feels as though that Mayweather Promotions, Floyd Mayweather doesn't want him to outshine him, and saying that they forced him, just going back and forth. And we heard him say things in the past about Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions, but and then we just heard, I think her name Latondra, whatever her name is, Jones. She's from DC as well, but we've heard her kind of upset at Mayweather Promotions because she felt like they're not really promoting her, and I'm not sure, bro. Everybody got their own issue. I just think that the biggest issue is a lot of these fighters can't stand on their own too. It's similar to like when an artist signed to Jay-Z. He's not trying to hold your hand. In terms of like Floyd Mayweather, in terms of boxing, it's so easy with social media. If you look at Adrien Broner, and I mean, it's hard now because it's easier now actually, because you could pretty much be ignorant, and people will follow you, and it'll make the fighters, it'll make people demand fights, and it'll make a person want to work with you and want to make money with you because they know that you're the hottest in the sport, and that a lot of people are talking about you, and you're a trending topic, or you're just currently just making yourself relevant. But with Tank and a lot of these guys, they don't understand that. So you know they say certain, my honest opinion, bro, I don't think he wants to fight Lomachenko, and I think that's why Floyd Mayweather put that out there, that he doesn't want to fight Lomachenko. I don't think he want to fight him. I think behind the scenes he don't want to fight Lomachenko, and Floyd did that to let it be known that, hey, I'm doing my part. To put that out there, just to let it be known that, one, I'm doing my part, and two, you gonna see that he really don't want it. He don't really want that fight. Because I didn't hear him say. Now he's saying, "Oh, we should wait to build it up and all this other stuff." If you confident, you gonna be like, "I didn't hit." Even if you didn't hit it, I'd be like, "I ain't hit it," but it don't, like, if that's what's next for me, then we can make that happen. Like next after this fight, he don't sound confident about it. That's what makes me think. This would make me believe that he don't really want to fight Lomachenko. Because if you confident, you're gonna be like, man, if I gotta fight him next, put me in there. It don't matter. It don't matter who I fight next. After I defeat this person, you can put me in there with anybody. But to me, it seems like he done got around Adrien Broner, because that's the same statement that Adrien Broner has made before about Floyd Mayweather not wanting him to outshine. Floyd Mayweather done made hundreds of billions of dollars in the sport. The biggest fights, done broke every record in boxing, and done some of the most out. Like, I'm talking about just some things that would probably never be done ever. So why would he care about you outshining him? He has already done enough, and then he don't even have to fight no more. And the reason Floyd is able to sell like that is because he's so outspoken, and he's a great salesman. People be like, "Oh, he's trying to steal Tank shine." Tank don't even talk. And none of the interviews when they doing the press conferences and doing everything, the reason people talk so much and people are tuning in, that's how you become a pay-per-view star. You got to be, I mean, sorry to say, but you got to be ignorant. You see it with Adrien Broner. But Adrien Broner problem is he don't know how to turn it off. You know, with Floyd Mayweather, he knew when to turn it on and when to turn it off. You wouldn't see Floyd Mayweather for a full 6 months before he had to fight again. He always came around in May. You knew you knew that when he got into some trouble, you know it was him promoting the fight. Like his fans knew that he was really promoting the fight. So you seen Floyd come a little couple months before. It was a little domestic violence dispute, probably every month, every couple months leading into the fight, whether it was May or September, and he'd go back into hibernation. I just think Tank is being unappreciative. Like I said, he was on one of the biggest cards in boxing, like what everybody's watching, and your title got stripped. I mean, you won a fight, of course, but you lost your title on the scale, bro. It's like it takes discipline, and Tank is a lot of street dudes. They think with emotions. They don't think business wise. They're not rational thinkers. They don't think logically. They think emotionally. And shout out to Boxing Clinic. I watch a lot of his videos, in terms of boxing. That's how I stay in the loop for, the most part. And, he was talking about, uh, you know, he commend Adrien Broner on, reinventing himself. And that, like, I was listening to this video and everything sounded good up until that point. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, Adrien Broner ain't reinvent himself, bro. He just came during the era with social media and, a lot of people that make excuses are on his side. So by him being around a lot of people that make excuses, that's the type of people that he draw. Emotional hood dudes who make excuses and who's very sensitive. We live in a very extremely sensitive society right now. Like everybody's so sensitive over every topic. And now you can get away with stuff by just losing or just getting by or making excuses. It's the same thing with the LeBron fans. Every year he loses in the finals almost. Just about every year. But every year they make excuses and they still try to compare him to Michael Jordan or say he's up there or past say Kobe Bryant. Like, Mayweather came in the era where you had to have thick skin, you had to have tough skin, and if you lost, you had to deal with the consequences. You had to deal with the criticism, and if anybody said anything negative, if you lost, you either had to come back from it, make a comeback, or if you lost, you was done, and that's what you had to deal with. But now you got social media. You can say so much ignorant stuff, have jewelry, and live this false reality, have rented jewelry, rented clothes, rented cars, you know, fake like you living in this big house, MTV cribs, fake living style. They put it on World Star. You still can stay relevant and make excuses and still lose and still be a draw just simply because we live in the digital age. And also, they say that Tank no longer wants to do interviews with Fight Hype because they said, Ben Thompson is Floyd Little's bitch. So he's like, I don't want to work with them. No, I don't want to do any more interviews with them and so forth. And I kind of not blame Tank. I only watch, Fight Hype simply because of Floyd Mayweather. But I noticed how they word their titles in their videos when it's not Floyd Mayweather and they diss certain fighters simply because of their attachment to Floyd Mayweather. And I like Tank. I think that Tank could reach the potential. Floyd sees a lot of potential in Tank, but it's going to take time. But these guys just they see something on the other side. And Adrien Broner, he wants to. It seems like to me he wants to be. Adrien Broner is selling him stuff and telling him stuff. Adrien Broner is. I'm almost sure that he's probably telling. Come on, bro. You talking about somebody that's getting shot at? Come on now, getting shot at, leaving the club, beating up people for no reason. I mean, like, come on, bro. Like, bad example. Like Floyd Mayweather set the standard. And you have to be able to stand on your own too. Like that's just how it is. Like Floyd not at the press conference that you at now, and he ain't trying to be all up and taking your shine. So why not be like that's your moment? And I see a lot of people, man, Adrien Broner, signed with Adrien Broner. The Charlos, they want to be like Adrien Broner. They want to be as big as him. They're jealous of bro. Why would they? Why do they need to be jealous of Adrien Broner for? He done lost so many times. They don't care about that, bro. They ain't tripping. I mean, you ask me, what would I rather have? An undefeated record and could potentially do more in the sport, still haven't got to the pinnacle yet. Haven't even done that much, but I'm reaching that undefeated, or a guy who's lost almost 5 times and got fame, but not backing it up. And you're a loser every night, and you're not even really you got rented stuff. But that's just my take on it. I like Adrian Broner, but I just feel like he been very unprofessional these past couple of years, bro. Like, bro, been very unprofessional. But that's just my take on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment box. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.